Hi, welcome to my Tummy Whispers. Today I'm going to share with you my mom's beautiful recipe of squid Varuval or squid cooked in Indian masalas. It is a perfect side dish to go along with plain rice or any appoms. In a little bowl, I placed 5 cloves, 1 teaspoon of cumin and half teaspoon of fennel. In a mortar and pestle, I added the spices and I knocked it down coarsely. Since I do not like the bite of the whole cloves, that is the reason why I knocked them down. In a saute pan, I added 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil and I added 1 small piece of cinnamon and also the grounded spices and sauteed it for a minute. To the sauteed spices, I added 1 medium-sized onion which has been diced finely, and I added it and I gave it a good mix till it turns translucent. Next, I'll add 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste, or you can even knock it down in the mortar and pestle till it's a bit fine, and I'll add it to the onions and give it a good mix. After the ginger garlic paste has been infused in the onions, I added some curry leaves too. Approximately about 2 tablespoons of finely sliced curry leaves, so that I don't get the bite of the curry leaves in the final dish. This is a humble request from my friends. And I also added 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. If you have ripe tomatoes, you can also cut and put. The reason why I added tomato paste, I want the dish very dry. So tomatoes give you a bit of water. So I added tomato paste as a substitute. And I gave it a good mix into the onion mixture. And I will add the squid after this. Today, I managed to get the smaller variety of squid in the frozen department. The smaller squids are always much more tastier, but since I can't get fresh ones, so I use the frozen variety. The larger ones seems to be a bit more rubbery and less flavorful. And after slicing the squid, I placed them in a colander and pressed out as much water as possible, because once you're cooking, it relieves a lot of water. So try to squeeze as much of water as possible. So after adding the squid into the onion mixture, give it a good mix. And then we shall add the masalas. To the squid mixture, I added half teaspoon of turmeric powder and 1.5 teaspoon of chili powder. If you do not like the spiciness in this dish, you may always reduce it to 3/4 teaspoon of chili powder. Next, I added 1 tablespoon of fish masala. Today I used Baba's variety. You can also use any other brand if it is available in your stores. I gave it a good mix and I closed the lid and I kept the heat under medium and I let it cook in its own steam for about 2 to 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, I added 1/4 cup of thick coconut cream and I gave it a good stir and I closed the lid and let it cook under medium high this time till the squid turns very dry. Another tip for me to share with you, certain times the squid releases a lot of liquid. So if you really like a dry dish, at the end of the session, you still find a bit gravy there, you can add maybe half to 1 teaspoon of rice flour powder, and give it a good stir for about 1 minute, and immediately the dish will turn out very dry, and then you can serve it as a dry dish to your main meal. My squid varuval is ready to be served. Today we are eating it with a plain bowl of rice, and also I'm serving it for my visitors with my appoms, plain appoms or Kerala appoms. So until I see you in the next video, take care. Bye.